main intention this week is just to reset a bit and get my life back in order. I'm trying to be on it, you know, not just have crap for food. We're making moves to go work out. First lobster roll of the season. Good morning. Hello, friends. Adriana here. Welcome or welcome back to the vlog. We are getting after it today. It's Monday and we're doing kind of a reset week because if you've been following along, I was away in Europe for 2 weeks and then I came back and it was like a heat wave in New York and I was miserable. And then my boyfriend and I just went away to Miami for the 4th of July. And now we're back and it's Monday and it's time to reset my life, my apartment, food, and workouts. So we're dressed, it's 9 a.m. and we're going to Orange Theory. Welcome to the vlog. We're on a classic bike this morning. Honestly, not the worst thing for me. I was a little too slow getting out the door and you know, 9 a.m. people gotta get to work, so all those e-bikes get snatched right up. But honestly, it's not terrible. It's my warm-up for my workout, so it's good. We're almost there. We did the dang thing and my goodness, was that a spicy one. Look at this workout summary. 16 splat points, literally never, and what a beautiful pyramid. First workout of the week complete. And we're home. It is warm outside, but not terrible. I'm so happy I just got the workout done, out of the way. When my alarm went off, I was like, I could totally wait and take the 12 o'clock class. But then I was like, Adriana, your plan was to take the 9:30. It's better to just do it and get it done with. And then now I have nothing until I have to be back there at work for 4:45. Because normally I walk a dog. If you're new here, I walk this little dog, Zoe, who lives in my old building. I moved to this building in November. And it's not too far. And it's actually like on my way to work. So I walk her more days than not, but she and her owner are out of town for the whole week. So we have no Zoe in this vlog, which is sad, but leaves room for more things that I need to do, which is great. So we have the afternoon. I'm gonna start by taking a shower.
You have to try and invest. So in the car after the podcast, I turned to Mr. Beast and said, will you let me invest in you? And he said, sure. He said,
I love this guy. I actually don't know what his name is, but he's the guy who does the Diary of a CEO interviews. So fascinating. And he has this video where it's like a vlog of a couple days of him basically making an interview with Mr. Beast happen. Fascinating stuff. Anyway, we're showered and now it is time for some coffee and breakfast now that it's 11:30. Let's get after the day. I needed to make space yesterday, so I put all my pans in the oven. Let's get started. Not me fully leaving a half chopped pepper in the fridge, just open. Just getting it fully chopped so it's ready to go for the next scramble that I want to make. Is not the sharpest anymore, so gotta do a couple shimmies with the knife to really chop it. Should get a container. Chop the rest. Y'all know the drill. Get your veggies in the morning. Just makes it easy. You don't have to think about it as much the rest of the day. This week I'm trying to be much more on it with my meals my boyfriend and I actually yesterday, we had a very like chill yet productive Sunday. It was really nice. We got back from Miami Saturday night, and then yesterday we slept in. We made some breakfast. We've been doing this thing lately where if we want to like indulge a little bit, we'll get two everything bagels, and then we'll make one that's a breakfast sandwich and one that has cream cheese on it, and then we'll split them in half. So we each get a half that's breakfast sandwich, a half that's cream cheese, and it's like a nice little, like, still healthy and nutritious, but also like a little fun for the weekend. So we had that for breakfast yesterday, and then we did laundry, which was honestly incredible to do and get done. And then, what did we do? And then I went grocery shopping to get supplies so that we could meal prep. And we meal prepped some lunches and dinners for both of us for the week. He makes this really good like chicken, it's like a shredded chicken wrap that has like enchilada sauce and chipotle peppers that are in adobo sauce. We used an Instapot and cooked the chicken, like seasoned it all nice, and then like shredded it up. And we did meal prep for dinner and for lunch. We made the chicken at his because he has the Instapot there, and then we brought it down here and we made some protein pasta, like chickpea pasta. And so it was like this chickpea pasta with the chicken and this like cottage cheese, enchilada sauce, adobo mixture that he made. Mixed that into the pasta, and that's what we had for dinner last night. And then we have 2 containers of that each to eat throughout the week. And then we made wraps. Hope you enjoy the assembly line time lapse. But we made wraps. We had enough for 6 wraps, and then we snacked on the last little bit that was left over. So we have those 3 each for the week as well. And it's like high protein. He did the macros for it, and they're both, I think the wraps were like just under 500 calories, and the pasta with chicken is like maybe 80 calories more. It was like $4.95 for the wraps, and then I want to say $5.85 for the pasta. So honestly, pretty solid, and they both had, I think, 60 plus grams of protein. So very happy with that. It was a good, like, we had a chill Saturday. We literally spent a couple hours watching the OC, which has been our show of obsession lately, which I'm really sad because we have 1 episode left. We were gonna watch it last night, but then we decided to save it. So maybe we'll watch it tonight. But it was like a chill Sunday, but we did laundry, meal prepped, and Pete also went for a run. So it was like chill but productive. It was the perfect Sunday we needed to like start a reset week after being away for the weekend and just life being a little crazy. As I mentioned earlier at the start of the vlog, my main intention this week is just to be like reset a bit and get my life back in order. Not that it's like out of order, but get my life a little bit more organized and intentional with what I'm doing this week. So after I eat, I'm gonna like chill, eat, have coffee, and then my apartment needs a bit of a pickup because this is the current state. Still have yet to fully unpack from Miami. That needs to be folded. We washed the beach towels and stuff yesterday. Just like stuff everywhere, you know? And like we haven't even shown you the bedroom. So hopefully you enjoy like a nice wholesome reset vlog. That's what this should be. I don't think we have any like crazy things coming up the end of the week either. We'll see. I mean, you never know. But if you like this type of content, give this video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. I'm getting really close to 5,000 subscribers, and my goal is by the end of the summer to be there. So subscribe if you're not subscribed. I appreciate you all, and let's have a solid reset week. apartment is picked up. Now it's vacuum time. I remembered I can definitely get rid of these boxes. This is all from putting up my curtain rods. Also, sorry for the noise, they're doing some construction on my floor. This is from the shades in my bedroom. I wasn't sure if I was gonna keep them because they were expensive, but they are the best. I've also decided that I'm gonna move my couch setup back against the wall because as much as I like having the space around it, this couch like doesn't want to stay on my rug and it just keeps sliding off anyway, so we're just gonna push it back and see how we like it. I think if I do this, I need a bigger rug for the space because it looks kind of small. But we'll see how this is. It feels a little awkward, but I think it's just because I've had it the other way for so long. So we'll see how this goes for a bit. Okay, honestly, it feels so good. Like, could I do more to actually clean the apartment? Yes, but just like picking up stuff and vacuuming makes such a difference. That took me like an hour to do, so not terrible, but I am getting warm. Time to fold these beach towels. I have to say, the couches up against the wall, it almost makes the living room space feel smaller in a way. Like smaller, but also bigger, because like this space here that I'm standing in is much more open to be able to like pass through into the hallway. But I don't know, because there's not the openness behind the couch, I feel like it almost makes it feel smaller. But then I think about it, and eventually I would really like to get like a big sectional couch, and in that case I would want it up against the wall, I think, just for, I feel like that would just make sense. So we'll see. It's definitely annoying, like this couch would always just slide back, it doesn't want to stay on the rug. Comment down below your thoughts. I know when I was, I think early on living here, I was playing around with layout and everyone liked the couch like up against the wall. No one really liked it out, but I liked it out, so I did it, so I left it that way. So I have a feeling most of you are gonna like this layout, but comment down below if you feel differently. Let me know if you have any other recommendations. I think I kind of have like the best layout that it can be, like with the TV on this side. I just feel like it wouldn't really make sense to flip it, but I think I tried that out too. Maybe. I think I tried that like once and didn't like it. Well, now it really wouldn't make sense because I have the gallery wall on that side, so that would just be like annoying to try to change. Okay, I feel pretty good about what I've done. The last thing for like cleaning purposes, I want to Swiffer the kitchen floor, and then I need to bring these to the recycle. And then I might sit for a minute. Two hours later, and the footage has been transferred, and let's see how much space I have on my laptop now. Again, sorry for the noise. I can't tell, I think it might be above me that they're doing construction. Whatever it is, it's not ideal. There we go, now we're talking. 511 gigs available. I can't believe I got it so full it was down to 1. But you know, one of the vlogs that I took off 6 vlogs, footage, film, like finished edited vlogs, and one of them was the extreme clean. Well, actually 2 of them were like cleaning, organizing videos, which always just take up a lot of space. Like they probably are like 100 gigs of footage just in one of those. So it makes sense. Anyway, happy to have that done. Having a little cottage cheese snack. It's 2:30. Zoe's owner reached out to me, and they are actually still here today. I thought they were gone. They leave tomorrow and are gone till Sunday. So I like fully told myself, like mentally, I was like, I don't have Zoe at all this week, and kind of planned accordingly. But now I'm contemplating if I take the opportunity to walk her today. I'm having a little snack now because I had breakfast at 11:30. I won't be back home from work until like 9, so I need something. And I don't have that much left. Having this. And we'll go from there.
Zoe! Oh, look at that tail wag. Look at that. We thought we were going to have a no-zo vlog, and now we got her. And we got, whoops, coffee. I have a smiley on mine. We got yum on his. Cheers. And we're sitting across from Lincoln Center.
And to work we go. We're taking an e-bike, but instead of being fully lazy, I'm doing low assist. So it basically just counteracts the weight of the bike, so that I save myself the like $1. You know, it's that every little dollar really adds up. But to Orange Theory we go. Work complete, making our way home, but we are making a minor pit stop at CVS because I squished my finger under a 30-pound dumbbell and it instantly swelled up. This was literally in the first 5 minutes of the first class, which is so annoying, but I did ice it for majority of all 3 classes, so hopefully it's not too bad. It doesn't hurt. Like I can bend it as much as possible, like the swelling stops it from bending fully, but we're gonna get a little splint.
Scan coupon now. Touch.
Well, that was a wonderful stop. I cannot believe with the coupons that I had my $10 off for the month because of the, if you're new here, get on it. I get nothing for this, but CVS has this program where you basically pay $5 a month and you get $10 to spend. Like that alone. And then you also get like more coupons, like 30% off an item, 30% off your whole purchase, 25, like all of these coupons just like randomly throughout the month. So I've saved so much money. Like if you live in a city where CVS is everywhere, get it. And I even did it better because you can do an option where you just pay annually and it's like $50 for an annual membership. So it's less than $5 a month and you're getting $10 to spend at CVS. So I had that. I had $2 off of any purchase. I had $3 off your $15 purchase. And then I had like a couple extra buck cents. So literally, it was gonna be almost $16. I paid 38 cents. What? Anyway, I'm gonna go home now. It's burrito time! And we have some fun drinks. And it's the last episode of the OC. We're very sad about it. And I have my splint on. And I was saying to my boyfriend, everything is pinkies up. Good morning. I went to bed last night with the intention that I was going to get up at 9:15 and hop right downstairs to the gym and do a lower body strength workout. And then my alarm went off and I was like, I'm sore. And I'm icing my finger right now. But I was like thinking about it and I was like, if I'm doing lower body, I'm going to want to hold some heavy dumbbells, and that might just be like slightly annoying to try to do wearing a splint. So I decided instead to give my body some love in another way and do a little yoga flow after sleeping longer. Swelling has definitely gone down. It still looks a little funky, but it's not like a bump like it was yesterday. It doesn't hurt if I squeeze it this way. If I touch the top, it hurts a little bit, but it's not bad. So I was talking to members about it last night and I'm like, even if it is a fracture, like what's going to a doctor gonna do? They're gonna take an x-ray, they're gonna put me on a splint and tell me not to like move it for a couple weeks. And then I'm gonna have to pay a stupid amount of money. Like even with my health insurance, I know I'm still gonna have to pay a stupid amount of money. So I'm like, how about we skip all that and I just wear a splint and keep it easy and keep icing. I think that's the move. Comment down below what you think, but I think that's the move. Anyway, let's get some music on and get the flow started.
Sunrise, sunrise, looks like more.
Well, that was wonderful. Very much needed. Honestly, I feel like I could sit here for like an hour and a half just like stretching. And my body would love me for that. But unfortunately, we don't have time for that because I have to leave for work in 15 minutes. That was really good. Honestly, I just don't stretch enough anymore. And I think that's the case for most people as they age. That was good. My body appreciates it. 27 minutes, I'm happy with that. Cheers to taking care of your body and your mind. We have arrived in the glowing orange lights. Should be a solid day. Even though we're spending the whole day at work, it is hot as hell outside, but we're in Hell's Kitchen, so it's fine. One class, workshop, chill. 3 more classes. Let's get it. And I have my splint on. Hee. First class coached, coach meeting complete. And now I figured I'd take a little break from the air conditioning. And we're getting some bubble tea from Modern Tea Shop, which is so good. Picking up for Adriana. Amazing, thank you. Oh, perfect. Thank you. This fulfills my need for like a sweet drink, but also like a fun little snack. Because I have lychee jelly and these like water chestnut popping bobas. I'd never actually heard of it before. They're interesting. They pop like regular popping bobas, but they have like a thicker kind of like jelly-like substance inside. Not bad. It quite literally downpoured during the last class, but it stopped raining. And now it's just salad time. We got a Too Good To Go order. It's dinner time, and I am so excited. We have Too Good To Go. It's so interesting. I got from the location right by the studio. They always have soup. I'm like, who is actually buying soup on a day like today? It was 94 degrees outside. The bowl looks good. We got some lentils, some rice, some avocado. Looks like some sort of like a cucumber, chickpea, Mediterranean-ish thing. Some breaded chicken, and then I had them put the cilantro, just dropped, cilantro lime vinaigrette on top. Let's see what this soup is. Whoa! Looks like some sort of chowder. It is filled to the brim. Let's see. It might be like a corn chowder. I think it's like corn chowder with chicken. I'm not gonna say no. I do love soup. Would I order it on a hot day? No, but if I'm given it, I'm gonna eat it. It's 9:13. Get to bed and hopefully get a good night's sleep before a long day tomorrow. Too good to go. I have my code linked in the description. If you live in a city that has it, get on it. All of this was less than $7. And that's good. We're outside. Happy Wednesday, y'all. I've had a full work day. Took a 2-hour nap. And now it's like 5 p.m., but it is still 91 degrees outside. And since I don't have Zoe to walk this week, I figured I would take advantage and go and edit not in my apartment. So we're trying out a new coffee shop called Chaotic Good Time. The way this place filled up for trivia night, my goodness. Great spot though, I will definitely be going back. Low-key gatekeeping though, only you guys know. I'm not sharing the location on Instagram because that's too good of a spot. We're taking a stroll. I was on 84th in Amsterdam and I was like, I need a few things from Trader Joe's. What's a few more steps? So we're walking down to the 72nd Trader Joe's, do a little grocery shopping, and then we're gonna head home and have some dinner. Maybe this wasn't the move. And we are gonna go back another day because that line was crazy. Literally, when you get off the escalator, that's where the line starts and goes all the way around the store. So there was nothing I like needed, so we'll just go back tomorrow afternoon after work when there's no one there at like 2 p.m. This is dinner, and we're sitting in my favorite spot. Can't see much because of these cutie little flowers, but I'm watching the sad sunset because it's cloudy. And we're enjoying dinner outside. It's like my boyfriend is busy, so might as well make the most of a little solo evening. Cheers. We've got ourselves another Times Square morning, and it is so empty today and cloudy. Ooh, what a morning, y'all. Started off, I got here, didn't realize that I was opening alone, so I had to run over to Hell's Kitchen and get the spare key. On my way here, I even thought about stopping because I was like, I don't know if anyone's working with me, and I forgot to grab the spare key yesterday. We leave it at the Hell's Kitchen location because it's like 10 minutes away. But thank God e-bikes are fast and the studio's closed. It was 10 minutes round trip. Literally, there was members who got there like when I got there. And they were like, yeah, I don't think anyone's coming. I was like, great, I'll be back in 10. And they were shocked that I was actually back in 10. But we got the key. Classes went well. They were on time. And I just got a workout in. So now I'm going to shower and pop over to Hell's Kitchen to coach the noon class there. But we're having what's turning out to be a great Thursday. And it's the weekend. Kind of. Well, we're done with work. And now we're headed to Inspine. We're gonna do a little crack-a-lacking of the body, and hopefully they're gonna give my hip flexor some love because it's been bothering me again. This has been like a chronic issue for the past couple months, but hopefully I'm going like, it's like just started creeping back up, so hopefully now like nipping it in the bud. And I really just need to work on figuring out what I can do to like rehab on my own to prevent this from continuing to come back up. But it's a beautiful day outside. And we are out. 40 minutes later, we did some electrical stim. She adjusted me. She did a little like stretch sports massage, and I am feeling good. And she even wrote me a she wrote me a script referral to go and get my pinky x-rayed, so that it'll be less expensive because a doctor prescribed it. So yay. Woo. It's a post-nap grocery haul. We got back and had some coffee and a little snack, and then took a nap and completely forgot to do a haul. So hopefully everything is fine still, but let's do a Trader Joe's haul. Eggs, decaf coffee, so many fun drinks, 3 nut butter and oat RX bars, fruit crushers, 2 yellow nectarines, 1 lemon, 1 red pepper, arugula, salmon, cherry tomatoes, 2 navel oranges, 2 raspberry and lime sparkling waters, peanut butter, chili, some baby cukes, cottage cheese. Total was $61.31, and you best believe we gon' fetch it. And now it all goes away. Dinner time. We're having ourselves a Cobb-inspired salad with salmon, and we're finally using the last of this
Cajun lobster sauce, yeah.
Cajun lobster sauce.
From the crab cakes.
The good old crab cakes come to play. Look at that. We have arugula, eggs, onions, cherry tomatoes, black beans, feta cheese, bacon, and then of course the salmon, all drizzled with the sauce. And that's dinner. Good morning! Happy Friday, friends! I am packed up and ready to go to the beach with my boyfriend. Yes, it's Friday, but we're pretending today's Saturday because he has stuff to do tomorrow. He's got the free time today, So we're doing a little beach trip, but it's not like our regular beach trip, and I'll explain later. But we're headed to his. I have everything I need, plus some stuff for him. So let's have a great Friday. Honestly, we have a wonderful Friday planned. Beach and plans later. So get excited.
First lobster roll of the season.
Cheers.
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 Wait, a little bit closer.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I knew he knew what he was doing. You have the look.
Incredible. We made it to the beach. Drinks in hand. Cheers. And we just had the most delicious lobster rolls for only $22 each, which is honestly the cheapest I've seen for a lobster roll in a long time, and it was good. We devoured it in about 1 minute. This is our spot. I am burnt. It is confirmed, but it's okay. We have a few more minutes before we're heading back to the ferry. And it's been a wonderful day in the sun. Back on the boat we go to Manhattan.
We're back home from the beach, and I am only slightly cooked. I have a bit of a burn, but this was not even from the beach, this was from the ferry, because I didn't put sunscreen on before going. But now we are having burgers for dinner. I forget where we ended up ordering from. Shake Shack? Oh. We got their like barbecue burger, but it also has crispy ish onion rings. But the night isn't over yet, friends. It's dinner, then we're gonna make some espresso martinis, and then we're going to a movie. It's movie time, and not just any movie. We're watching in 3D, baby. We planned ahead. Is it here? Is it here?
And you will.
Should be a popcorn and a water.
Or is it cup?
Or yeah,
Is
this might be us. Adriana.
Oh, is it?
There we
it's
go.
backwards,
Yep,
upside down.
backwards and upside down. Yay, this is us. Woohoo! We have our bev. We have our popcorn. We have our 3D glasses. And it is time to see the new Jurassic movie.
Right.
It's clobbering time! That's just in the cartoon.
Good morning. It's X-ray time. Gotta say, I think that was maybe the fastest I have ever gotten X-rays done. I had to wait in the waiting room for maybe like 12, 15 minutes. Took me less than 2 minutes to get the X-rays. And they even said I'll probably get the results by today or Monday the latest, so that's exciting. But it is early AF. It's literally just 9 a.m. now. So I'm gonna go home, chill, eat some food, have some coffee, because I'm already hungry, weirdly enough. and then we're gonna work out later and edit. That's the plan for today. Pretty chill Saturday. Because I have Yasmin's bridal shower tomorrow, which unfortunately will not be in this vlog, but it will be in next week. So make sure you're subscribed and have your bell notifications on. But with that, let's go home and have breakfast. We're making bacon. I had opened a package because, what was it? When my boyfriend and I had that salad for dinner, when we had that salad for dinner the other night, we opened a package and like used a couple pieces, and we didn't feel like doing it, taking the effort to make the rest of it. So I'm not gonna eat all of this bacon, but I figure I might as well just make it now, have a few strips with breakfast, and then have some just on hand in the fridge for snacking bacon. You never know. You never know. The coffee is made. Let's get some vital proteins in. I'm so happy. With it being Prime Day the last couple days, or Prime Days, obviously a lot of stuff was on sale. So I had a subscribe and save for the vital proteins, and I set it up when I was at my old apartment. And when I would look in Amazon, it wouldn't show that I had that as like when I would go to my subscribe and save orders, it didn't show that ever. And I was like, how do I cancel this? It keeps getting delivered to my old apartment, and so like it's not a big deal because no one's moved into my apartment yet, my old one, and I'm there all the time to walk Zoe. So the doorman's like, hey, I have a package for you. I'm like, sorry. But I'm like, I literally don't know how to fix it. But with Prime Day, I was like, oh, maybe I should order some on sale. And when I did that, I could set up a subscribe and save, but it like brought me to the one that already existed, and I was finally able to change the address. So maybe that's the solution. If you ever are trying to change the address on your subscribe and save or cancel it and it's not showing up, go to what you're trying to purchase and like set up a new subscribe and save. Try it if you need it and let me know. Bacon is complete, and now it's scramble time. I was debating if I do like scrambled eggs or just over easy so I can dip the bacon in. I'm like, I want the veggies from the scramble. I think I'm just gonna do over easy eggs. I'm gonna do it. I haven't had over easy eggs in forever. And what I'm gonna do is use a little bit of bacon fat instead of butter on the pan. Oh. Turn me down. The last 3 pieces that I made, significantly better. Kind of burnt? Perfect. It is so hard to hold things and not be able to like use your pinky. Like you don't think about how much that adds a little extra stability. Beautiful. Gorgeous. And I am a happy girl. Look at that breakfast. That is an all-American breakfast right there. All I'm missing is some potatoes, but I don't need that, so I shall enjoy. We're making moves to go work out. I took a nice little nap. I think I napped for maybe an hour, maybe a little less, but I was tired because my boyfriend and I stayed up pretty late last night. Oh, the movie, by the way, so good. Well, it was good. I don't think the 3D aspect really added anything. I just feel like if you're gonna like have a movie be in 3D, I want to really have things like popping out at me, and it just like didn't. There was actually this one scene where a dinosaur was like taking down a helicopter, and it just looked so fake. Like I was like, really, in 2025 this looks like something that was made in like the 90s with the, like, you could just see that it was made in, like it almost took you out of the film because it was so fake that you were like, oh, this was made in soundstage. And you could like see the helicopter, like not the strings, but like it just looked like it was a amusement park thing. I don't know. But it was fun to see the movie. Like it was an interesting storyline after like growing up and watching the old Jurassic Park movies. So I would recommend it. I don't know that I would say like spend money and go and see it at a movie theater, but it was fun. Anyway, we're gonna go take the 12 o'clock at the 72nd Street studio because the only classes left at the Hell's Kitchen location are strength 50 tri-50s, and I kind of want to get a little bit of everything. So let's go work out. And we made it. 5 minutes to spare. Workout complete. Honestly, it felt so good. It was a great template for the day. Like a solid Saturday workout. Spent the last like 30 minutes trying to figure out what to put on my body for clothes. I was like, it's a Saturday afternoon. I think I'm gonna go sit at a coffee shop and edit and get some work done. But I was like, I kind of want to look cute, but then I also want to be comfortable. And I just couldn't decide. So I threw this on for right now. It's just bike shorts and this oversized Adidas shirt. I was getting too hungry that I was like, maybe I'll wear this. Maybe I'll change for like a 10th time before I leave. But I'm hungry. So we're gonna have some cottage cheese and some yellow nectarine. I've been looking forward to this literally since I was leaving for my workout. I was like, ooh, I know exactly what I can have as like a little lunch snack after the workout. Was not planning on it being this much later. I was gonna come home and eat right away, but you know when you get home from a workout and you like have to pee, so you go to the bathroom and you're like already half undressed. You're like, I really don't want to have to put the clothes back on. I just want to shower. So I just showered, and here we are. Here we are. Make you guys happy, I'm washing my fruit. I know I'm really not good about that. Also need to decide what coffee shop I want to go to, like what neighborhood, because that will also kind of decide like how cute or like not care I am about what I'm wearing. We're gonna figure that out, but I need a snack. I am getting too hungry to use my brain. This nectarine is so ripe. It's gonna be the perfect combination of flavors. Whew. Big bite. Look at that. She's delicious and nutritious. So good. Game plan, eat this, figure out where I'm gonna go. Change or don't change, and be out the door by 2:50 the latest. It's 2:32 right now. I'll hopefully see you at a coffee shop around the 3 o'clock hour. We have arrived. Frame Cafe was lovely. Spent maybe like an hour and a half there. I think I got there at like 3:30-ish and they close at 5. It's 4:59, but got a lot of editing done. Still have more to do, but I'm gonna stroll home and maybe finish that next. We'll see. We have returned. And I stopped at Trader Joe's because I decided what I was gonna make for dinner. Let's do a quick Trader Joe's haul. I got stuff for dinner and just like some other little snacky things. Total was, I'll give you the total first today, $42.28. Not bad. smoked Gouda cheese, 3 gala apples, strawberries, 2 more yellow nectarines. I'm really like fixated on this cottage cheese and nectarine snack right now. It's so good. Vanilla and green tea mochi ice creams, frozen broccoli, 2 fun drinks, 2 sweet potatoes, 1 avocado, cottage cheese, and some ground beef. I'm making the sweet potato ground beef hot honey bowls that Yasmin and I made maybe back in like February or March or something when she slept over and we had ourselves a little girls' night. That's what we're having for dinner. I haven't been able to stop snacking on the bacon. This is literally the last piece. Oops. We're seasoning, friends. I don't really ever know what I'm doing when it comes to seasoning. And I tend to not season enough. But I'm hoping for the best for this one. So far I have garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder, just put some smoked paprika. Is turmeric the move? I feel like it can't hurt. Well, that was kind of a lot. Oh, pepper. Duh. So I'm thinking of maybe going to see a movie on my own. I know I literally just saw one yesterday with my boyfriend, but I pay for AMC A-List, which gives me like 3 free movies a week. And you pay for the, like, I think it's like $27 or $28 now, and you pay it once a month. And you can basically see as many movies as you want. And I rarely take advantage of it. I joke and say I'm basically just supporting the movie industry because I've had AMC A-List for, I don't know, at least 2 years now. And I think I could count on one hand the numbers of movies I've seen since having it. Maybe 2 hands. But like, I definitely don't take advantage of it, but then it's like every once in a while I'm happy that I have it. So basically I'm just trying to use what I'm paying for. But with that, I want to see the Phoenician Scheme because I think it's going to be out of theaters soon, so I want to watch it before it's out. So I think that's what I'm going to go see. But it's at 6:20 and it's 5:54. Granted, it's literally like 30 minutes of previews, so it won't actually start until probably like 6:45, 6:50. So I was gonna wait and eat later, like, but then once I was like, oh, I kind of want to go see a movie, then I was like, okay, I don't really want to be eating or like trying to make dinner at like 9. So figured I would go ahead and make it before and eat now so that I'm not starving or just eat popcorn for dinner. You know? Trying to be on it, you know, not just have crap for food. This is looking good. I feel like I'm missing a spice. I figured out what I was missing. It was chili powder, but we added it in. To speed up the sweet potato process. Ooh, that's hot. I put them in the microwave to start softening them so that they don't take as long in the air fryer. Ooh, that is so hot. We're using a towel. Piping hot. In they go. Okay, well the sweet potatoes are finishing up. Let's get to plating. Please excuse the dishes in the sink. Start with some ground beef. Say that's a good amount. It's probably like, if not a cup, maybe 3/4 of a cup. Oh, I need to cut the avocado. It was tough finding a ripe avocado at Trader Joe's, but I think this one's gonna be good. Let's see. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Nothing like cottage cheese twice in one day. I am not mad. I'm really loving this Trader Joe's cottage cheese. It tastes exactly the same as the other one I was getting, and it's $2.99. Obsessed. Okay, put a nice big plop of you. Now the avocado. I'm trying to decide if I want this whole half. I think I do. Yes. Beautiful. Come on. Lay all pretty, please. Beautiful, gorgeous. Oh, perfect. Done. Amazing. Doing the microwave beforehand was definitely the move. Yum! Oh, this is gonna be delicious. Finishing touches, some hot honey. It's not Mike's hot honey, it's Trader Joe's hot honey. But it does the same thing. And would you look at that? We have dinner, and it only took me, oh, it's 6:20. Okay, it took me like 30 minutes. I'm gonna scarf this down and go. And we've made it 2 nights in a row. Probably won't go again for months. The fact that it is still light out, it's 8:30. Honestly, a perfect use of a couple hours in like early evening, where instead of spending money, I didn't. I got some Haribo peaches from the grocery store for $2.50, and the ticket is technically already paid for because of AMC A-List, and it was wonderful. I have to say though, I feel like there's always points in Wes Anderson movies. I feel like there are always points in Wes Anderson movies where I kind of don't really understand what's going on, but it's still cool to watch them because they're just so like aesthetically pleasing, the way he directs the shots and everything. Highly recommend. We've made it to the water to catch the sunset. How pretty. What an evening. Honestly, what a day. I feel like today was one of those days where it was like, it was a me day. I just did everything that I enjoyed, except for getting the x-ray on my finger. That wasn't like the most fun, but it did get me up and out early, which I appreciate. I had food I like, I worked out, I edited at a coffee shop, one that I haven't ever been to, but we'll definitely go back. There's actually a location further up on the Upper West Side that recently opened, and I was informed that they have another location, which is what I went to today. So that was cool. And saw a movie. Made delicious food for dinner that I have leftovers for. I have 2 more meals from that. So that's exciting. But all in all, a solid day and a very solid reset week. I feel like it was productive. I was on it with my workouts. I've been, for the most part, on it with my food. Had a nice day yesterday with my boyfriend. Had a nice day today by myself. So this is your sign to do a me day and just do things that you enjoy by yourself. That being said, it's like 8:40. I have the rest of the vlog to finish and another vlog to start tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. Again, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. And next week we have another week in my life. Busy work week. Starting it off fun with my friend Yasmin's bridal shower tomorrow. So stay tuned and I will see you in the next one. Bye!